Good morning, Ricardo. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. So this brand new 2019 Forest River Cherokee Grey Wolf 19SM just came in. I want to make a video on this one to send it to you and your wife so you can check it out. That way you guys have a better idea of what the brand new model looks like before you get here. So anyway, I'm really excited. I've been waiting for one of these to come in. We only had one come in before. It sold very quickly. And so now we have the latest and greatest model here. So of course, with all of our Grey Wolves, we do our best to deck them out with all the available packages. So it does have the electric tongue jack up front with LED light, so that way you don't have to hand crank. When you were here last time, I illustrated to you, on a smaller RV, what it's like to hand crank. So with this one with a slide, it'd be that much harder. So great thing is you have the LED light here to help you to hook and unhook in all lighting conditions. It does have a manual override. I do have the battery box hooked up, of course, so I can raise and lower the jack. It does have two smaller propane tanks, but the good thing is you can upgrade them to larger ones. Of course, if we can earn your business, we will wash it, detail it, fill both tanks, and install a deep cycle interstate marine battery right over here. It does have a diamond plate up front to protect you from rocks and debris when you go down the road. It does also have the RVQ quick connection right here, so if you want to hook up a Blackstone grill or a fancy propane grill like that, you can add it out here so you can cook outside. That way you can keep all the heat out of your RV during the hot Texas summer. So it does have a really great amount of storage here. And it is prepped for solar panels. So, this is 10 amps. It will charge your battery and keep your lights on. Of course, it does have a large electric awning. And it's not extended out all the way because these other RVs are next to it, but it's a really good size. Covers, most of the length of the RV, probably about 90% of it or so. It does have the pretty blue LED lights as well, so it'll help illuminate your campground no matter where you are. Of course, it does have the screen door here, so on a cool day like today, if you don't want to burn electricity, you can have the screen door open, have the windows open, have the vent open. Of course, it does have the friction hinge door as well, so that way you don't have to worry about latching the door. Those plastic latches can break, but not with this one. It does have an extra large door handle as well with 3 folding positions, so people of all ages can easily get in and out. It doesn't have a tiny little plastic handle like some of them have. Of course, it does have the step above steps that people just absolutely love. This one's a shorter RV, so it only has 2 steps, but really you can adjust them to any ground height that you need, so you can easily get in and out safely. Of course, it does have the Rangehood that actually works. It will vent outside. That way your RV doesn't smell like food all day long. You can bring a TV out here if you would like. It does have all the connections that you need. Power here. Coaxial, all that good stuff. It does have marine grade speakers as well, so you don't have to worry about them deteriorating over time and breaking, things like that. It does also have LED lights here that match the awning as well. Nice thing about this model is that it does have the furnace exhaust right here, so whenever it's cold outside and you have the furnace running, you can stay warm by standing next to it. Nice thing about this RV, the box is 19 feet, but it is a tandem axle. Tandem axles always tow much easier. It's much safer. Turning is a lot better. Maneuverability, stuff like that. The nice thing about this newer model is that it does have the leash latch. So for your 4-legged friends, whenever they want to come with you, you can put their leash right here. That way, they're nice and secure. You know where your pet's at, if you want to keep them near your campsite. So of course, the really unique thing about this floor plan is that the slide comes out of the rear. So this is really the only floor plan I know of that we offer that has it, but it's just super cool, something different, and it really helps. You can really take the whole family with you if you would like with this one. It is also prepped for a backup camera. You can't really see, but if you wanted to add one, we could certainly do that. Backup cameras can save lives. We have the cargo rack. It's rated for 200 pounds, so if you want to put a generator, ice chest, bicycles, whatever you want on here, you can. It just gives you extra storage. Your spare tire is conveniently located on the back as well. With a bumper, you can put your sewer hose in here. That way you keep your RV nice and clean. You don't have to worry about, like some other ones where you don't have that, adding it, stuff like that, which is nice. And coming around this way, of course, this RV does have 4 manual stabilizer jacks, which is better than not having any at all. Quick fix for that is just to drill in a 3/4 inch bit. Of course, this RV is 30 amp service, so you won't need an adapter or anything like that at most RV parks to get power. It does have the outside shower with hot and cold water, so if you're at the beach, you can wash your feet off. that we don't check sand all inside your RV. This one does have the black tank flush as well, so you don't have to get a wand, stick it down the toilet, nor do you have to do the old ice trick. So of course that is the most efficient way to do it. The nice thing is on these newer models, they do include lights outside so you can see what's going on, and to hook up in all lighting conditions. That way you don't need to bring a flashlight outside with you. It is prepped for cable as well if you want to add additional programming. Here we have our city water connection, for pressurized water, and the freshwater connection. If you go off the grid and take water with you, you can run the onboard pump to get water going. And of course, you have access for the refrigerator right here as well. Here we have the black dump and the gray dump right here, conveniently located in one location, so you don't need to get a V adapter or anything like that just to dump your tanks. And right over here is the water heater, of course. So the great thing about this one, it is a gas and electric rapid heat water heater. You can light it inside. You don't have to come outside and light it manually like some older ones. Really great thing about this RV, it's only 7,522 pounds gross weight. So, for most vehicles, it's very easy to tow. And also dry weight is only 4,620, so it's really, really light, considering how many people you can sleep in here. All right, so now we can go inside. Alrighty, let me give you a 360 view here. So considering how many people, can sleep in here, it's nice to have the privacy curtain, to break things up a little bit. Starting out up front, you do have the teddy bear single bunk here. You could very comfortably sleep 2 people below as well. It does have very nice storage right here for clothes. Also, you can use this as a nightstand for whoever's sleeping on top. You have power connections, USB chargers. There is an LED light above right here so you can see what's going on. There's also one underneath as well. You do have 2 more standard chargers and USB chargers right here. The storage is underneath the bed. That's what is underneath. So that whole thing underneath there is storage. Here we have your controls. So the slide is controlled right here. Awning control, lights. Monitoring panel. So your gray tank, you can see exactly where you're at when it's time to dump them. Black tank, fresh tank, battery, control for the water heater, and control for the water pump. This one does have a high-rise faucet, so it makes it easier to wash dishes and things. This has the farmhouse sink that people just absolutely love. It is one-piece stainless steel undermount, so it's very easy to clean. If your counter's dirty, you can just wipe off like that. It doesn't have the silicone gasket on the outside like some other ones do. And of course, it's non-porous. It's not going to capture bacteria. It's not going to stain with coffee or soda, stuff like that. Here's the multifunction radio. It is AM, FM, Bluetooth, NFC. The NFC is nice because, if you use Bluetooth devices as much as I do, you can just swipe your phone and it'll instantly pair versus having to keep trying over and over again. It also has a headphone output, auxiliary input, HDMI as well if you want to hook up a DVD player, Blu-ray, or, a gaming console, anything that uses HDMI. You also have a USB as well, so it will play just inside, just outside, or both. You do have the Zone 1 and Zone 2 option there. Here you have storage. Nice and out of the way. It does have a residential power microwave, of course. It's 1,000 watts, and it does have a carousel, so very quickly and evenly heat food. Here we have the Rangehood. You can turn the light on, give you extra lighting. The fan that actually works. This one has a nice backsplash. It's pretty neutral. Some of them have ugly, just hideous backsplashes, but not this one. This is a brand new Furrion stove in design. So what's great about it, it has a 3-burner cooktop. It does not require any specialty pots and pans. It's got pretty blue LED lights here in the knobs as well. And what's really great is that you can light the oven it has igniters for the oven, so you do not have to bend down and light it manually like some other ones. You do have a couple drawers here for utensils, stuff like that. There you go. Over here. And storage underneath. A little bit. It's got a partition there, honestly, but might be able to figure something out there. Okay, so here's the dinette. You know, you could really seat 4 here, play a card game, enjoy a meal, or you can turn it into a bed and sleep 2 there. There is storage underneath as well. It does also have the accordion style blinds, which are much preferred versus the old style one. Really easy to open and close, but you know, those big windows during the day, that'll definitely help to keep it cooler in here. This is where your TV goes, and it has all the connections on the ceiling there. Here we have the slide, of course. So you can sleep 2 more. Plenty of room, 4 LED lights, as if, you know, there weren't enough lights in here. This is a jackknife couch that turns into a bed like a futon. You have cup holders there. You do have a pretty good amount of storage underneath here too. It's pretty wide open, except for the wheel well there, but that's all right. So let's count. You can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 8, 9. So really you can sleep 9 in here. So that's pretty awesome, you know, for an RV of this size. Also storage here, plenty of storage for clothes, huge little closet there. And over here. And also underneath here as well. So they really try to use, you know, every foot of space possible to store items. You also have an 8 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator, so you know, for a weekend you should have plenty of room there to store food and everything. There you go. And here we have the bathroom. Really great sized bathroom, plenty of room to change, do everything that you need to do. And here we go, the ultimate test, of course. You guys met me, you know, I'm a pretty average sized guy. I think we're probably similar height, but you know, the skylight does give you extra headroom here. So of course you won't have a hat on while you're in here, but it does, you know, have a pretty good amount of space considering. And I can give you another view here of the bathroom while you're in the shower. There you go. It does have a medicine cabinet. Also grounded power connections, so a trimmer, blow dryer, you know, whatever you need right there. A little bit of storage underneath here too. And of course it does have the fan, huge fan, considering how big this RV is, so that'll really suck a lot of air there. And you got 4 speed settings on this one, which is nice. So of course, I'm sure you guys know, but before you depart your destination on a hot day, if you have this open, have a window open, it'll keep it 10 to 15 degrees cooler in here. That whenever you're at your destination, your AC won't have to take as long to cool down in the hot Texas heat. Okay, Ricardo, again, it's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. I'm super excited about this 19SM. I want to make this video for you and your wife as soon as I could. This one's definitely going to get a lot of attention, so please let me know when you guys can come back out and take a look at this one and the other RVs that you toured last time. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at 979-253-2611. Thank you.